Hi everybody, how are we? It's Monday again. I cannot believe this is our last session before the summer holidays begin. Absolutely incredible, isn't it? How is everybody? How's school going? Bet it feels like you've barely been back and you're about to finish again. Absolutely crazy, isn't it? So, nice to see you all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your videos, they've been amazing again. Thanks for popping on for Zoom and for watching these videos, it's really good. It makes it worthwhile doing it, doesn't it? So, the summer holidays. Hopefully, I've got my fingers crossed that the sun shines for the whole, 6 or 7 weeks, which is nothing, isn't it? Because we've already done what feels like about 53. So I reckon it's going to fly by, and then I get to see all of your faces at school every Monday. Can't wait, I'm so excited. So, we've got some RPA rules, haven't we? And the main one at the moment is to have loads and 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 loads of fun. Because if we're having fun, we are happy, we're smiling, and as I always say, but it's so true, if we're smiling, our parents smile too, don't they? Our grown-ups. They like to see you happy, so hopefully you are smiling. I try to smile every day because it makes me feel really happy. It does, brilliant. So, Zoom news. If you didn't fancy talking on Zoom news, absolutely fine. You need to, I'm happy for you to do whatever you need to do, but if you want to go and tell somebody now, why not? Go and tell them your news. What's my news? I had a really, really lovely time in Cornwall at the weekend. We were supposed to go, or last week now, wasn't it? Sorry. We were supposed to go just for a few days, but we ended up staying until Wednesday in the end, which we didn't want to come home at all. It was so lovely. We even managed to get a little walk on the beach, which was great. It was nice and quiet, so we didn't have to worry about people being too close to us, and we were playing with a ball. We built some sandcastles, and we even went in the sea. It was freezing, but it was so much fun to paddle those feet, and just to feel the sea air was just lovely. So I came back last week feeling nice and relaxed and ready to take on whatever comes my way. Highly recommend the sea air to anybody. It really is fabulous. So, our warm-up today, we are going to do body parts. So we're going to warm up from our head to our toes even. And we're going to find a nice big space. I'm going to do it behind me. And if you want to put some music on, that's fine. I'm not going to put any music on today. I'd like to choose your favourite. And we're going to start by, like I said, warming up every single part of our body, okay? So we're going to start with our head. We're going to stand nice and straight. We're going to keep breathing. And we're going to start by moving our head from side to side. Really important with our head that we don't do it too roughly because it can really hurt our neck, okay? So side to side. Remember to breathe. Now when your neck feels nice and warmed up, we're going to very gently tip it backwards, but don't bend it, just tip and forward and down and forward. Gently tip and forward, down and forward. Now we can even roll our heads, but don't do it all the way back. You don't want to crush your neck. If you've gone one way, go the other. That's it, well done. Now your neck and your head might be feeling nice and warm now, so let's move on to our shoulders. Let's bring them up and down, up and down, up and down. Now we can even roll them, and we can roll them forwards. If you're feeling super clever, you can do one at a time. We can get a little bit groovy, can't we? A little bit funky, yeah? Well done. You can go really quick if you need to as well. Now put your hands in front of your chest like this, and we're going to do a twist to the side. I'm going to tuck this in because you can't really see what I'm doing. Twist to the side. Twist. So try and keep your knees facing the front and just use your waist to twist. That's it. Well done. Twist, 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 twist. Now while we're standing with our legs apart, let's take one arm up into the air and let's slowly bend over. And you should feel a stretch all the way down this side. Well done. Let's go the other way. Have to do the other way as well, don't we? So remember to feel that stretch all the way down. Well done. Now can you put your hands on your hips and wiggle those hips left to right. That's it. Well done. Now your body should be starting to feel nice and warm and nice and like loose and flexible. You can go round. Now remember, if we go round one way, have to go the other way. That's it. Well done. Now let's come to our knees. Now, with our knees, they don't need much warming up, do they? So we could just cross them like this. That's it. Well done. You can do some funky moves. What can you do with your knees? Very good. I've got my slippers on. Oopsie. Let me take those off. So comfortable at home, aren't we? We need to warm up our feet, don't we? So we point to the front, we lift our toes up to the ceiling, we point and we bring them back in again. Point, up, point and close. Very good. Up, point and close. Now can you do it with a turn out? Point, up, point. Very good. Point, up. Wow, look at those feet. Now can you put your hands on your hips and make a window with your knees? So we bend and we stretch and we bend and we stretch. My knee is going crazy. Then we come out to the side, which is called your second position, and we come down as far as you can. Very good. Now this should be warming up all of your body. Well done. Well done. Now can you give your fingers a shake? Can you give your feet a shake? Can you give your head a shake? Your elbows, your knees, and can you do a whole body shake? Woo! And there's our warm up. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warm. If you want to do that warm up again, that's fine, take your time with it. If I've forgotten any body parts that you think need warming up, then please do them. I mean, even your fingers might need warming up, mightn't they? So we can twiddle our fingers, move our wrists, we can do whatever you like as long as you feel nice and warm. So grab yourself a drink. That's it, well done. So, my computer's going crazy. The theme today is using your voice, okay? Now what I would like you to do is find your favourite book and have a look in that favourite book to find your favourite part of the story. It might be a short passage, it might be a long page, up to you, you decide. I have chosen today, now I know it's backwards for you, but it's an Enid Blyton book called The Magic Faraway Tree. Now this was one of my favourites when I was your age, and it's also still one of my favourites now. So when my daughter Gracie wants to read it, I go in and listen to her and she reads it out loud to me. I absolutely love it. So what I'd like you to do with your favourite book or your favourite passage is try and use your voice in as many ways as you can. So you could read it all out loud, or you could read it really quietly. You can read it really high pitched, or you can read it really low pitched, okay? So I'm going to give you an example, and I would like you to see what your voice is capable of, okay? So let me just move that. So my passage is from when the saucepan man sang one of his ridiculous songs. Now the saucepan man likes to sing ridiculous songs and make lots of noise, and he's really cool. So I have gone for the little passage that says, 2 tails for a kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas, to make a plum pie. Interesting. So what I'd like you to play around with is different ways of reading out that passage. So you could either do it, 2 tails for a kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie, like a singy high voice, or you could do it 2 tails for a kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie. You could do it really cross, 2 tails for a kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie. Or you could do it really happy, 2 tails for kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie. Can you see how if you read it out in different voices and in just different ways, it makes the passage sound a little bit different? So we could do it really quietly. 2 tails for a kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie. Which makes it sound really secret and maybe that nobody else should be listening, doesn't it? How else could we do it? Can you come up with your own ideas? We could even do an accent, if you can do an accent. Should we try American? Ooh, ready? Oh, I don't think I can do it. 2 tails for a kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie. Your voice is capable of so many things. So if you find these passages, can you record yourself doing them and send them to me so I can see what you come up with? Should give you some more ideas. So you've got loud, soft, angry, happy, or it could be excited, quietly, really loudly. You could do... Oh gosh, there's so many things you could do. You could do it in an accent. You could even try and read it backwards, although that wouldn't make much sense. It might be funny. Who knows? So yeah, just play around. Find lots of different emotions, like tired. You could be really tired when you're reading it. Like, oh, 2 tails for a kitten, 2 clouds for the sky, 2 pigeons for Christmas to make a plum pie. It could be absolutely anything. Okay, so grab your book, find the perfect passage and practice it. It's probably best to read it in your own voice first, and then you can listen out for the differences that your voices can do. If you wanted to do 1 line high and 1 line low, that's fine. Do whatever you would like to do, just make it nice and different. Okay, so well done. That's what I'd like you to do this week. And obviously I'm not going to see you next week. So it'd be really nice if you sent me those videos. So I've got them through the summer holidays just to look back on and have a few giggles, okay? So if you didn't do a spotlight during Zoom, that's obviously absolutely fine. Sometimes we're feeling a bit too tired to do that, aren't we? Or we're just getting a bit nervous. That's absolutely fine. Sometimes it's nice just to watch our friends, isn't it? And see what they come up with. So if you didn't do one, you can always pause this video and you can go and do one now. You can go and practice on your own and then show a grown-up, or you can just, like I know Lissa and Bella like to play their keyboards. Why don't you just go and have a little play on your keyboards, on your ivories, which is what they call the keys, on the piano. Yeah, and if you're feeling confident enough for a grown-up to record you, then yeah, please send it. They've got Fee's number, and they've also got my number. And if you fancy texting me too, that's fine. I can always text you back, okay? So, well done, all of you, on still smiling in this very strange time, even though things are starting to go back to normal now, aren't they? Which is quite daunting, really, isn't it? Like I said, we were in Cornwall, so it was worrying that we were going to the beach, but I was so pleased when we got there to find that there was hardly anybody there. And because the beach is such a vast space, I think it was 11 miles long, we were in Hale in Cornwall, there was no way we could bump into anybody. So yeah, it's great that things are getting back to normal at a slow pace, but take it at your pace. And if you don't feel comfortable doing it, then don't do it. There's no point in going into a crowded place if you don't feel comfortable, is there? And I'm sure at school you're having the best time with all of your friends, and your teachers are very aware that you can't all mix. But you know what? Come September, hopefully, cross those fingers, cross those toes, hopefully it will all be fine. Let's keep those fingers crossed, because I can't wait to see you face to face and we can get creative together and stop doing all this computer stuff, which quite frankly is hard work, isn't it? We've got all these meetings from everywhere coming in and it must be quite difficult. But I can't wait to see you all, see what you've been up to, things you haven't told me about already. So I better do a drama star, hadn't I? Are you ready? Let me get my drumsticks. My drum roll. My drama star this week is Gabrielle. Well done, Poppet. I would like to explain why I have chosen Gabrielle this week. Obviously, you're all my stars. Obviously, you always are. But Gabrielle, she would normally sing us a song, wouldn't she? She's not that confident dancing in front of everybody. But on our Zoom last week, on her spotlight, she decided to do a dance for everybody to watch. And you made it look so easy, Gabrielle, and you didn't look nervous and you didn't look worried and you looked very, very quietly confident, which is very important. You stepped out of your comfort zone, you did something that you wouldn't normally do, and you smashed it. You did a great dance, and you know what? You smiled all the way through, which was just lovely to see. It made me smile. I know Lissa was smiling. She was pleased to see you dancing as well. It was utterly fabulous, so well done. Stepped out of your comfort zone, smashed it, superstar. Really proud of you, girl. Well done. And I'm proud of all of you, honestly. I know I keep saying it, but I am. All of you have been amazing. Oh, you're just amazing. You are amazing, amazing, amazing. So thank you. You brilliant people. So that's it. It is now officially the summer holidays for RPA. I'm really going to miss you, but I know that it's not long now until I can see you face to face and we can dance and be silly together, and I'm so excited. So we're going to do our drum roll, and as loud as you can, you're going to shout out with me, "We love RPA," okay? So drum rolls, ready? Drum roll, we love RPA. Did you do it nice and loudly? Well done. Well done, guys. Right, I'm going to click away now. Thanks for coming. Look forward to seeing you on Zoom, and have the best summer. Fingers crossed the sun shines for the whole time for you. Have fun, chill, enjoy your time with your family before the madness begins in September. I cannot wait. Lots of love, guys. See you soon.